Go hard. Man.
Billy Crystal is fantastic. Did you see him at the Oscars? When I was a kid, it was Johnny Carson. They were bigger-than-life entertainers. Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, Jerry Lewis. But Billy Crystal is fantastic. And it's a shame that the audience at the Oscars does not get him. He's old school. He's old comedy. He's old shtick. He's old... The old comics. The comedy that I grew up with, that's the kind of comedy he is. And I used to work in the Catskill Mountains with my partner, like Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. He would sing, I'd heckle him in the audience. That's the comedy I grew up with. Jerry Lewis, Mel Brooks, Milton Berle, Phil Silvers. Wonderful, shticky, Catskill comedy, whatever, schmaltzy, whatever you want to call it. And Billy Crystal is that kind of comedy. But comedy's different. Comedy is Dane Cook. Is that his name? Do you think anybody knows about his name anymore? And I don't get it. I don't get Dane Cook. My kids laughing. They're hysterical. Every 2 words. F you, your mother, effer, you son of a bitch, you bastard. They're on the floor laughing. I don't get it. Buddy Hackett was a filthy. He did blue, as they say. Lenny Bruce, who my kids starting to appreciate. Lenny Bruce. But Buddy Hackett, they didn't say words just to shock you. There was part of the joke, and I can tell you lots of funny, filthy jokes, but they were great. But Billy Crystal, with his shtick, and with the movies, with the song, he's a real entertainer, and they're not those kinds of entertainers. Nightclub. We're in nightclubs anymore. Years ago, you had nightclubs all over the place. The Copa and the Latin Casino and the Chez Paris and Ciro's and the Star Club. It was a wonderful time, a wonderful era, and I was lucky to be part of that era, the performing clubs like that when I worked up in the Catskills. But Billy Crystal is great. His one-liners, his shtick, he updated it with eye patch, his jokes. The audience doesn't get it, and it's a shame. I feel bad for him because he's not wowing the audience. He's not wowing them over as a comic would, and it's a shame because I'm laughing, and I appreciate his schmaltzy, great, wholesome, funny comedy, but the audiences of today, the people of today, just don't get it, and it's a shame because he's a great comic, and you ought to see his movie, Mr. Saturday Night. It's fantastic. From beginning to end, the writing, the acting, the whole thing with the brother, the relationship, it's great, and I don't think it went anywhere. I don't think it was that successful, and it's a shame, but he is great, and my dog is all excited here. So I just want to let you know my opinion on Billy Crystal. He's fantastic. He always was. And who else are you going to get to host the Oscars? The girl from Glee and the other. I don't remember last year. It was who hosted the Oscars last year? The guy that cut off his arm and the girl from Glee. I don't know anybody's name. That's who. And my dog who drives me nuts as I'm trying to go block. Anyway, I'm going to go back to watch the Oscars. Billy Crystal is fantastic. And next year I'll be hosting the Oscars too, and I'll be doing my Catskill jokes. I remember seeing the first girl I ever dated. She was standing on a hill with her hair blowing in the wind, and I had to run after it. You like these jokes? My dog's killing the timing of these jokes. I remember my first kiss. What a burning sensation. She had a cigarette in her mouth. Go watch the Oscars and subscribe and leave me your comments here and tell me what do you think about Billy Crystal, and subscribe and tell all your friends. I'm going, for God's sakes! The dog's the funniest part. He should have been that movie, The Artist. That'll be my next blog. That'll be my next blog, The Artist. Goodbye. Subscribe and tell your friends and come to whatever the hell you're going to do. Goodbye. Yeah.